Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you enjoy this flow. Come to a cross-legged seated position. Bring your hands on your lap. Close your eyes. Draw your shoulders up, back, and down. And just tip your pelvis forward a bit. Lift the heart, lift the chest. And just notice your breath. And just bring your attention inward. And take nice deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through the belly, exhaling belly to spine. Breathing in and out. Letting your belly rise and letting your belly fall. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out of the nose or the mouth. Whatever's more comfortable for you. So as you sit there and breathe into your belly, letting it rise and fall with each and every inhale and exhale, I want you to recite this mantra to yourself. I accept myself exactly as I am. I accept myself exactly as I am. So say this mantra throughout the practice and also while you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and shine your light into this world. So a few more deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, letting the belly rise and letting the belly fall toward the spine, and just changing our quick, fast breath into a nice, slow, deep breath. Awesome. Again, the mantra is I accept myself exactly as I am. So inhale the arms up and exhale the hands to your heart. So let's rub our hands together and inhale and exhale as we're rubbing our hands together. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Shake your hands out. Just feel the tingling in the hands. And then tap on your cheeks with your two fingers as you inhale and exhale, getting the tension out of the face. And just go all the way around the face, wherever you want to go, just tapping the face, relieving tension in the jaw and the forehead, the cheeks. And then bring that tapping to the collarbone and tap on the collarbone. Nice tap right into the collarbone, all the way out to the shoulders and back into the collarbones. Just stimulating blood flow here. Keep breathing in and out, and then tap the sides of the ribs, moving energy around. Just tap. Good. And then inhale the arms up, have your hands meet, take your thumbs to the third eye. Take a breath here, centering yourself and bringing your entire mind to your body and breath. And then hands to your heart to maybe set your own intention. All right, let's come down on our backs and we're going to take a full body stretch. So we reach the arms over the head, we lift them off the floor, we wiggle into the side body, reaching through the toes, reaching through the fingers, and then exhaling the knees to the chest. We'll rock side to side, massaging the lower back and the sacrum. And then another full body stretch, and we'll do a little core. So you could bring your arms to the sky or down to the ground if you need help peeling up. Tuck your chin and roll your body up. And when you get up, lift the arms up over your head and lift your heart. Flex your feet and spread your toes. And then exhale, bring the chin to the chest. And you can bring the hands down if you need a little help. So come down vertebra by vertebra here. And then another full body stretch. And if you want more of a challenge, you could take your hands to your opposite shoulders, tuck your chin, and roll your body up. And then again, lift the arms up over the head, and then exhale, lower down. So the arms can be either down by your side to help you up, to the opposite shoulders, or up to the sky. So just pick one that works for you as we work the core, lifting, and then peeling back down, chin to the chest, vertebra by vertebra. Just very slowly. Good. We'll do it one more time. Come on up and breathe. And then exhale, we slowly lower down. Good. Let's bring the knees into the chest and raise the legs up to the sky. Now you have an option to place the hands under the sacrum or the hips to help with the core of lifting and lowering the legs. So we're just going to lower them and lift them up. So when you lift them up, don't let the hip go with you. Just leave the hips down. Lower for 2 and up. And if this is too difficult, you do one leg at a time for 3 and up, and then you would switch for 4 and up. And then if you want to lift your head, you can do that for 5 and lift for 6 and lift for 7. We'll do one more and lift, and for 8 and lift. Good. And then you could drop that left foot down, take a hamstring stretch, hands behind the right leg, left leg is straight, pull the leg in, flex the foot, toes down toward the belly. And with every round of breath, pull the leg in a little bit more. Breathe. Reach through your left heel, your right heel, ground down through the left thigh. Make sure the right hip is grounded here. And then we'll take hold of the big toe with our peace fingers or a strap you can use and drop the leg to the right. Get that inner thigh stretch as you pull the leg closer to the right ear. Keep that left hip grounded. Shoulders relaxed. Come on back up, and then you could either bend it and cross it over or switch hands and let the hips go with you, crossing it over, and then bring in your gaze to the right with the right arm shoulder level. Breathe. Again, this top leg could be bent or straight, whatever's comfortable for your body. So listen to your body, feel it, and see what works for you. And then come on back up. And grab onto your big toe or outside of that foot, and we'll come into a half happy baby pose, just really pressing the knee down toward the ribs and lengthening through your left heel. Breathe. And if you want, you can straighten and bend that leg or just leave it bent, up to you. And then we'll release, adjust our hips. Bring the left leg up, hamstring stretch, right leg straight or bent. Pull the leg in with every round of breath. Flex the foot, toes are spread, and the toes go down toward the belly. And the right foot is flexed just as well. So really pull that leg in. Just make small movements as you go deeper. And then you take hold of the big toe with your peace fingers. You drop the leg to the left without the right hip lifting. And then you pull the leg in toward the left ear as best you can. Or you can use a strap. And then come back, switch your strap or your hands, and just let the hips go right with you. And then bring your gaze to the left with the left arm shoulder level and breathe. And come on back up to your center for your half happy baby pose, drawing the knee in toward the ribs, grounding down through the right thigh and flexing the right foot. And then release. So just hug the knees into the chest, and you can Cross your feet at your ankles, hold on to your feet, and see if you could just roll on up and then forward to your tabletop. Okay, so we have hips over knees, shoulders over wrist, and we're going to start out with cat-cow, so lifting the heart for cow pose, and then gazing toward the navel for cat pose, hugging the navel in. Again, inhale, we lift, let the belly drop. Exhale, we round, arching the back. Inhale, we lift. And exhale, we round. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. So take the right knee in, take the right leg back for our spinal balance here. Let the left arm be by the ear and just hold here with your navel in. Engage the core. Toes are down in the back and hold. And then we'll take elbow to knee for 5 and then extend. Crunch it in for 4 and for 3, for 2 and for 1. And then let's hold the last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and extend. All right, and then we're going to grab that back foot and we're going to press the foot into the hand and lift the heart. Press into the right hand and then come back to your center for one-legged push-ups. Keep that right leg hip level and we'll do 5, lower, elbows in, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Good. Let's drop that right knee, come down into child pose. I accept myself exactly as I am. Breathe in to the back of the heart, the back of the lungs, and the side ribs here. Just feel your ribs puffing out to the sides, and then exhale everything coming in. And then come back up to the other side. So inhale, lift, and exhale, round. One more. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round. Good. We'll take the left knee in, and the left leg goes back, and the right arm forward. Make sure your left hip is pointing toward the mat. Hold here, engage the core for our spinal balance pose. And then we'll do elbow to knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll hold here, crunch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll extend, bend that leg, hold on to the foot, and lift the knee so that the foot is pressing into the hand and your heart is shining through, right? So shine your light into this world, part of our mantra. I accept myself exactly as I am. Come back to your center, and then the one-legged push-ups 5 times. Elbows in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a child pose and breathe into the side ribs, the back of the body, back of the heart and the lungs, and walk your fingers forward. Lift the armpits and rest the forehead on the ground. Spread your fingers. And then slowly we'll come back up and we'll take a puppy pose. So we'll leave the hips over the knees and walk the hands forward and then drop the chest toward the mat. Don't worry about how low you go. You can rest on the chin or the forehead, whatever works for you, stretching the upper back and the shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly come back up. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. So let's come into a side modified plank. We're going to take the left foot behind the left knee, turn the body to the right, Hug the navel in as we lift ourselves up. Okay? Then we're going to bend that right leg. Make sure the right leg is coming right out of the hip and it's not too much in the front or too much in the back, but directly out of the hip with the knee over the ankle and the toes pointing to the right. Okay? So take your right arm inside your right leg and take a little modified side angle here. So reach through your fingertips, open up that whole left side body, and then take your left hand down. Now you can use a block if you want to the ground, and the right arm up and over the head. Just make sure your right knee is not turning in, okay? So keep that knee right over the ankle as you're here. And then navel in, right on inside of the right leg. We take a side stretch, rotating the chest to the sky. And then we bring the left hand down again and the right arm up and over. Good. Last one. We're here. And now from here, we're going to take like a half camel variation. I'm going to curl my left toes under, take my left hand to either my hip or my heel. You can use a block too by that foot if you want. And then the right arm up and back. So it's kind of like a half camel variation. And we're lifting the heart here, keeping that knee, right knee going toward the pinky toe of that foot. And then coming back up, and we come back into our table. So let's do the other side. All right, so I'm gonna turn around this way. Take the right foot behind the right knee, turn the body to the left with the left arm up. And then we're gonna hug the belly in, come on up. Bend that left leg so it's directly out of the hip. Left toes are pointing to the left. So we'll take a little side angle, stretching the right side body now. And then bringing that right hand down to the block of the mat and taking the left arm up and over, making sure that left knee is moving toward the pinky toe of that foot. Inhale, come on back up and to the side. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. And this time we'll come up, one more little side angle. And then we'll curl the right toes under and take our right hand either to the hip or the heel. Keep pressing that left knee away and the left arm up and over. Again, for a half camel variation. And then come back to your center. Good. All right, let's come back into our tabletop. Curl the toes under, come into a plank. Hold our plank, squeeze every muscle, grip the mat with your fingers for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll drop the knees. You can lower down and try a forearm plank. Remember, you could always keep your knees down if it's too difficult. Shoulders over elbows for 10. Squeeze all your muscles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then walk your feet up for dolphin. So just as much as comfortable for you. Get those shoulders over the elbows and hold here. You can rock forward and back. Keep breathing. And then walk your feet back. You can drop your knees and open them wide, toes are touching, and come into a wide-legged child pose for a breath or two. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Good. So let's come back up, and we're going to bring the knees back under the hips, curl the toes under, come into a downward facing dog. So just pedal out your feet, move your body around, or be still, whatever you like. And keep drawing the chest toward the thighs. And leave the ears in between your arms. Breathe. And then we'll shift into plank. Body in one line. Hold here. And then here I'm going to drop my knees chest and chin with my elbows in, and then slither forward in a baby or a full cobra, whatever you like for your front body stretch. And your heart shines forward, right? I've set myself exactly as I am, breathing. And just you can rock a little bit here and just really get into that stretch in the front belly. And then rock the hips back. Come back into your downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time. Come into plank. Drop your knees, your chest, and your chin with the elbows in, and then slither forward for your full cobra. So draw the shoulders away from your ears. Look forward. Keep the neck long. And then lower down, you can press up into plank and then downward facing. And so pedal out your feet. So bring your feet together and raise your right leg back and up, and then send it through for low lunge. Drop the back knee and inhale the arms up. Hold here and take some nice deep breaths. Try to pull the legs toward one another to engage the muscles in the legs. And we're going to take hold of the left wrist and we'll take a side stretch to the right. So breathe into that left side body and feel the left hip flexors stretch. And then drop that left hand to the outside of the right leg and twist the right arm back. Keep pressing into the leg to help the body twist. And then come back to your center. All right, big inhale. And as you exhale, tilt forward, bring your arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades toward one another, curl your back toes under, press into the right heel, see if you can lift up, and then lower the knee. Come back into your low lunge with your arms up. Bring the arms back, tilt forward, lift the back knee, and lower, arms come up. Good. One more time. Squeeze the arms back, lift the back knee, and lower, bring the arms up. Awesome. Bring your hands down, and we'll take a half split. So inhale, we lengthen. And then exhale, we bow. So you can stay half lifted if that's enough for you. You can bow and breathe here. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the right leg and press the right heel down towards your back knee just to engage the muscles in the right leg, the gluteal muscles. And then inhale, half lift, and drop your toes to the right and walk that left hand over to meet the right hand. So you could be on your palms, on a block, on your fingertips. However it feels good for you. Keep breathing. And then come on back to your center and come into a downward facing dog. Bring your feet together with the left leg back and up. Come into your low lunge, step it through, drop the back knee, inhale the arms up. Pull the two legs toward one another to just engage the muscles so you don't overstretch. Then take hold of your right wrist and take a side stretch to the left and feel that beautiful stretch. Go right down into the hip flexors. Breathe. And then your right hand to the outside of your left leg, twist to the left arm goes back. And then inhale the arms up. We're going to tilt forward, curl the back toes under, press into the left heel and lift the back knee and lower with the arms up. Tilt the body forward, lift the back knee and lower, arms up. Good. One more time. Tilt, lift, lower, arms up. Then we take a half split. Lifting the toes, inhale, half lift, tipping from the pelvis, exhale, bow, breathe. Inhale, half lift, drop your toes to the left, take your right hand over that leg to meet the left hand. You can be on your fingertips on blocks. More of a challenge if you drop down to the palms of the hands or even bend the elbows. Good. Come back to your center. Come forward, back into downward facing dog. And we'll shift into plank. We'll drop the knees, chest and chin. The butt stays up. We slither forward. The butt comes down. We lift up. Lower down, press up into plank, and then downward facing dog. And then we'll drop the knees and we'll come up on our knees. So we'll do the full camel pose since we did half and half before. The knees are about 2 fist width apart. You can take your hands to 2 blocks by your feet, or you can just bring your hands to your hips. So we'll do that first. The fingers can be up or down. We lift the heart. We squeeze the shoulder blades toward one another, and we let the heart shine up to the sky. And we engage the glutes a tiny bit, and we lift the heart. We send the hips a little bit forward. And then if you want, you can bring your hands to your heels. You can curl your toes under for more height. And then make sure that you're not crunching your neck. So really lengthen by pressing the chest up, the heart up, and the arms are externally rotating here with the thumbs up. And then to come out, you could take your hands back to the hips and sit on the heels and just take a breath here. So close your eyes and come back to your mantra. I accept myself exactly as I am. So as your eyes are closed, we'll just discuss the mantra a little bit. Sit on your heels, and we all have things that we would like to improve in our lives, whether it is our appearance, our income, our education level, or our job. Even though it is perfectly acceptable to have higher ambitions for yourself, it is important to not confuse these ambitions with a lack of self-acceptance. So true self-acceptance is something that is measured on the inside and is dictated by how you feel about yourself, regardless of your circumstances and appearance. All right. So let's come back into downward facing dog. Bring your gaze in between your hands, tiptoe your feet up. Inhale with a half lift, and then exhale, bow. So take a forward fold here. You can bend your knees. Keep breathing. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. You can even press into the sides of the legs, and press into the hands, and feel the sit bones open and spread even more as you lift them to the sky. And then press into your feet, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, let's take a side stretch. So inhale the arms up. Take hold of the left wrist. Again, we'll take a side stretch to the right. Breathe. And then come back up. Take hold of your right wrist and a side stretch to the left. Opening up the right side body here. Keep the heart turning toward the sky. And then come back up and release. Let's start off with a sun salutation A with low lunges. Okay, so come to the top of your mat, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bow, tipping from the pelvis, leading with the heart as we exhale and bow. Inhale with a half lift, lifting the head. And then stepping back with the right foot back, dropping the back knee. Inhale, come into your low lunge again. Exhale the hands down. Let's do plank. And we'll take a chaturanga. Maybe an upward facing dog here. And then roll over your toes, downward facing dog. And stepping the right foot forward, dropping the back knee. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the hands down and stepping that left foot up to the right foot, taking a half lift. And then a forward fold. Breathe. Inhale, come on up, and we'll do the other leg. So swan dive down, chest to thighs, long exhale, inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, drop the back knee, low lunge. Keep flowing here. Bring your hands down, step back into plank, take a chaturanga, elbows in, take an upward facing, and then a downward facing. Left foot comes up. Drop the back knee, low lunge. Exhale, step your right foot to your left foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Press into your feet, root to rise. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. All right, we're all warmed up. So let's do another flow with warrior one. All right, hands to your heart. Inhale. Take a chair pose. So sit back, put all the weight into the heels of your feet, lift your toes. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. We'll step back to downward facing. All right, take that right leg back and up. Send that right foot through. Step your left foot up. Press down into the left heel as you raise the arms up into warrior one. Square your chest and your ribs to the front. And from here, we're going to take a cow face arm. So pat yourself on the back with the left hand and internally rotate this right arm. Take it behind you and up in between the shoulder blades for the cow face arms. Hold and breathe. Now tuck the ribs in and hold here. And then release, and we'll take a vinyasa. So come into plank, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Left leg goes back and up. Send it through, warrior one. Step that right foot up a little, toes pointing to the right upper corner of your mat. Inhale, the arms up. Square the chest and belly to the front. Breathe. Pat yourself on the back with the right hand. Take your left arm around, up in between your shoulder blades. However high you can get it. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. And then release. Let's step the right foot up to the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, come all the way up. We'll end in chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands to the heart. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And we'll step back to downward facing. So bring your feet together, raise your right leg back and up, open your hip so that the hip goes toward the ceiling and the leg is bent. Lift the left armpit so you can square your chest toward the mat. Left heel is heavy, press into the mat. Straighten your leg, bring your hip back toward the mat, send it through for a runner's lunge. So runner's lunge, you're on your fingertips and you're going to pull your 2 feet toward one another to gather strength in your legs. And your hips will lift a bit. Hold here and breathe. And then press down into your left hand and take a twist with the right arm up. Bring your right hand down and flatten your back foot so that you can cartwheel the left arm up and the right arm up into warrior two, looking over the right fingers. Strong legs here, pulling the feet toward one another. And then inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's do eagle arms while we're here. Right arm under left. We'll wrap the arms once or twice, up to you. We'll lift the elbows shoulder level, squeeze the arms, strong legs, hold and breathe. And then we'll come back to our warrior two. Now let's straighten the right leg and heel toe that back foot in a little bit. And then reach to the right, getting ready for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Come on back up. Reach, back up. And now reach again, lengthening both sides of your body. Take the right hand down to inside or outside that foot. It doesn't matter, whatever is good for you. And then kind of tuck your tailbone and lift your kneecaps to engage your quads. And just really rotate those right ribs to the sky. Roll this left shoulder back. And then the left arm is in line with the right arm here. Hold and breathe. Gaze can be anywhere. And then from here, we're going to take a half moon. So I'm going to shift forward, take my right hand down, slide my left foot forward and up for half moon. Lift that left leg as high as you can. Your left hand can be on your hip, or it can be up right over the right arm. And again, we're rotating the ribs to the sky. Now see if you could take that left heel toward the butt and straighten. Left heel to the butt and straighten. And then maybe you can bring it to the butt and hold on to the foot. And then just kick the foot into the hand and breathe. You can put a little bend in the standing leg. And then we're going to let it go. And we're going to bring the left hand down, square the hips down toward the mat, and take a revolved half moon. So you can use a block under the left hand. In fact, I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're here. And then bring both hands down and take the nose to the knee for standing split. So lift that left leg as high as you can. Bring your hands close to your foot and your belly to your thigh. And then step back into your high lunge. So inhale, the arms up. Hold and breathe. And from here, we're going to shift forward, put all that weight into the right foot, and come into warrior 3. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left foot next to the right. Come into chair pose. And then hands to the heart. All right, let's do the other side. Hands to the heart. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, create space with your half lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. And then we'll take that left leg back and up. We'll open up the hip. So turn the hip toward the sky, drop the right heel, then lift the right armpit to square the chest toward the mat. Breathe. Straighten your left leg, turn your left hip toward the mat, and send it through for your runner's lunge. Again, as we draw the feet together here on our fingertips, the hips lift, strong legs. And then we take a twist. Right hand down, left arm up. And then bring the left hand down, preparing for warrior 2, flattening that back foot. And then cartwheeling the right arm up, left arm, both shoulder levels. Okay, so make sure the chest is forward and your front heel is lined up with your back arch. Looking over your left fingers, strong legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. One more, hug the navel in. Inhale and exhale. Eagle arms, left under right. Lift the elbows about shoulder level. Strong legs, keep that bend in the left leg. Keep that back leg nice and straight and strong. Opening up the shoulder blades here. And then release. So we'll straighten the front leg, heel toe that back foot in. And then we're going to reach to the left, preparing our body for triangle pose. Come back up. Reach to the left. Come back up. And now we will drop that left hand to either side of that foot or on a block with the right arm directly over the left arm. And rolling that top shoulder back, lifting the kneecaps, engaging the quads, tucking the tailbone, and taking those left ribs to the sky. Breathe. And from here we come into half moon, so we're going to shift forward and take our left hand down under the left shoulder as we shift, sliding the right foot in and then lifting it up. Flexing the back foot, put a little bend in the standing leg. I have a half moon tutorial on my website if you want to check that out. And then again, try to bring that right leg a little bit more forward so you can see it from your peripheral vision. That will help you balance a little bit more. And then heel to butt and straight, heel to butt and straight. And then maybe you can grab onto that foot and then just press the foot into the hand and leave that standing leg a little bent. And then we square the hip to the mat for a revolved half moon, taking the right hand on the block and the left arm up. And then coming into standing split, we just bow towards that leg and we kick the right leg up. Bring the hands closer to the foot. Maybe one hand can hold the ankle or both. Step it back to high lunge. Inhale the arms up. Take a breath and get ready for warrior three. So shift the body forward for warrior three. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come into your chair, and then hands to heart. All right, good job. Let's do a little balance pose. We're gonna come into chair pose with the arms up, sit back. I'm gonna transfer my weight to my left foot and pick up my right foot. Stay in my squat. All right, and now I'm going to tap my right toes with my left hand, and then I'm going to press and come on up. Tuck your tailbone, bring your right knee about hip level. Cactus the arms, stare at your spot, and twist to the right. So bring your gaze to the right, hug the right knee in toward the midline. Breathe. Keep those elbows shoulder level. And come back to your center and release. So let's do the other side, chair pose. Sit back, transfer your weight to your right foot and pick up your left foot. Come into your squat here. See if you can tap the left toes with your right hand and then hug the right glutes in. Come on up and bring that left knee hip level. Cactus the arms and turn to the left, bringing that left knee in toward the midline. Breathe and come back to your center and release. All right, let's take a wide-legged stance. Feet are parallel. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Draw the knuckles down. Squeeze your shoulder blades toward one another. Lift your heart. And then tipping from the pelvis, leading with your heart. We'll bow down and lift the arms up and over. Get a good stretch in the front of the shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. And then inhale, release your hands, half lift. And then we'll take the left hand down and bring the right arm up. Make sure you lift that left hip because it's going to drop. And then from here, take your right hand to your left ankle, bend your left leg, and walk your left fingers forward to your head so you can peek under the left armpit. Let your right hand just hold the leg so you can twist, and then put the bend in the right leg and straighten your left leg while you're in the twist. Just wringing out the spine here. And come back to your center. Inhale, half lift. And then right hand down, left arm up. Again, your right hip's going to drop, so lift it. And then take your left hand to your right leg, bend the right leg, walk your right fingers over your head. Now, use your left hand and ankle to help you twist. Peek under the right armpit. Use the power of the left arm to help you rotate. Then straighten your right leg, bend your left leg, and breathe. And then come back to your center. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, just fold. Good. Inhale, take a half lift, and we'll walk on over to the right for our lizard pose, dropping the back knee, and then just walking the right foot all the way over to the right edge of your mat. And you're welcome to be on your hands, or if you want to use a block, you can come down onto the forearms, lift the back knee. You could even walk over to the left a little bit and really get a deeper stretch here and hold. And that back knee can be down or up. Lots of variations for lizard. And then we'll drop the back knee, come up on the hands, and we'll just bring that left hand way off the mat and take a twist here with the right arm up. And if you want to do a quad stretch, you could reach for that back foot and pull the heel in toward the butt and just have the arms externally rotating, this arm, and then just lift your chest and drop your head back. And then release. Good, we'll lift that back knee, we'll come back over to the center and all the way to the left. So again, just drop the back knee, walk the foot over to the left edge of your mat. You can turn your toes out, be on your hands or your forearms. And then again, you can lift the back knee, or you can walk a little bit over to the right on your hands or forearms. And just press the hips down and the heart forward. You can rock forward and back or side to side. Really get into those hips and hamstrings. And then come back to your center, drop your back knee. Take your right hand way off your mat here. Left arm up, and then grab that back foot. Pull it toward the butt. And then you're externally rotating this left arm, right? Holding onto the pinky toe side of that foot. Lift your heart and drop your head back, if you can, and then release. Good. And then we'll lift that back knee and we'll step it up. Come into a standing forward fold. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. So let's just do one more flow. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back into plank. So we're going to drop the knees lower down to the belly and bring the arms to the side here. And we'll take a locust pose, a locust hold, Shalambhasana. So inhale, press the hips into the ground, and then lift the chest and the legs for 5, 4, engage those back muscles, 3, 2, 1, and lower. And then bring your arms out in a T with your thumbs up. We'll do it again. Inhale. And we lift with the inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And then we'll bring the arms over the head and we're going to lift again. So we inhale and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. And let's stretch it out with a bow pose. So bend your legs at the knees, hold on to your ankles. Or actually, let's externally rotate the arms and hold on to the big toe sides of the feet. Press the feet into the hands and lift. So we're just going to rock on the hip points and just lift. Don't spread the knees too wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades toward one another and keep kicking the feet into the hands. And then keep hold of your feet or ankles and lower. And then lift again, pressing the feet into the hands. And then release. Good, take a rest. All right, let's come into table. We will cool down with a pigeon pose. So take your right knee to your right wrist and curl those back toes under and just slide back. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, big breath in. And then exhale, we'll fold. So just go on your elbows or all the way down. Make sure both hip points are facing the mat. I'll come back to the mantra as you relax. I accept myself exactly as I am. Breathe. So when you truly accept yourself, your whole world shines and becomes a far more comfortable and loving place to be in. When you struggle to accept yourself, however, nothing can feel good enough and life will always feel uncomfortable. So this mantra is designed to help you accept yourself on the deepest of levels so that you can live from a place of complete authenticity. I accept myself exactly as I am. And so let's slowly come on up and we'll lean onto the right butt and we'll swing that left leg around. And we'll take a one-legged forward fold. So place your right foot to your left thigh and inhale the arms up and we will twist to the left leg and then we will fold over it. So lead with your heart and bow. Breathe into the back body here. And if you want to take a little twist while you're down here, you would take that right hand to the outside of that left foot and twist the body to the left and draw the right ear down toward the leg. And then come back up and we'll take a twist. So lift that right knee, take the right foot over the left leg, and you can drag that left heel in. And take the right hand behind you, inhale the left arm up, and take your left elbow to the outside of your right leg. And just press, use the power of your arm to press and twist to the right. If you want to do a little bind, you can take this left arm, thumb down, and then just take it through that space. And the right arm goes around your back. See if you can find your fingers. And then sit up nice and tall and turn to the right. And then come back to your center and you can just rest the forehead on the right knee. Take a breath. And then we'll do pigeon on the other side. So come back into your table and take your left knee to your left wrist and then slide that right leg back as far as you can go. And then inhale, puffing the chest forward. And then exhale, coming all the way down. Back to our mantra, I accept myself exactly as I am. So when you accept yourself, you give yourself permission to be who you are and to shine your light into the world. And this is a powerful state to live from, and it allows you the freedom to go after all of your goals and ambitions with purpose. I accept myself exactly as I am. I'll square those hips toward the mat. And breathe. And then slowly come on up and we'll lean into the left hip and we'll take that right leg forward for a one-legged forward fold, left foot to the right thigh. Inhale, arms up. Twist to the right leg. Exhale, lead with your heart and bow. And again, you can use a strap here if you need to. Keep those right toes flexed. And just use the power of your arms to pull your chest towards your toes. And if you want to twist, left hand goes to the outside of that right foot. And we twist the body to the right. And we bring the left ear toward the leg. And then come back up. And we'll take a twist. Left knee up, cross it over, slide the left foot in, and the left hand goes behind so that we can press and lengthen the right arm up, and we twist to the left. So again, if you want to do a bind here, just internally rotate that right arm, send it through, and send your left arm behind your back, and then grow your spine tall and twist to the left. Come back to the center, rest your forehead on your left knee, and then release. Okay. So let's come down onto our back, and we're going to do bridge pose and maybe wheel pose. So you can pick one, do both, do one or the other. So we'll try bridge pose. I'm just going to leave my arms bent here with my elbows close to my ribs. And I'm going to press into my feet and lift my hips. And I'm going to tuck my shoulders under so that I can lift my chest nice and high, engage the glutes. Don't look side to side. If you want to watch me first and then do it, but don't turn your head at this point. And just lift. Don't tuck the chin. Just bring the chest toward the chin and hold here. And if you want to put a block between the thighs or just imagine the thighs rolling in here, breathe. Pressing the arms, the upper arms into the mat, the back of the head, lifting the sternum, not tucking the chin, just leaving a little space in the throat here. And then exhale, come down vertebra by vertebra. Now, if you want to try wheel pose, you take your hands by your ears, right? But they don't have to be very close to the ears. Just open them a little bit here, a little wider, a little further away from the ears. And then press into your feet and your hands. You could rest on the top of your head as you come up, or you can just totally come up without resting on your head. I don't like to rest on my head. It kind of makes my neck feel weird, so I'm just going to press right up. So strong legs, strong arms, and then press into that and lift. So you want to draw the chest forward. You can lift your heels. That will give you more space in the lower back, where they can be down, and then press the chest forward and breathe. Arms are straight. And then to come down, we just can come down on the crown a little bit and roll the body down. And you can open up your feet as wide as the mat and just windshield wipe the knees side to side. And then you can come into Shavasana. So just straighten your legs and bring your arms by your side. Close your eyes, and you can stay here as long as you want. Play a nice song or music that you like. And just allow your body to relax and notice the sensations that you feel after this practice. And feel the ground underneath you and the openness in the front body. So you could stay here a little longer, or bring your knees to your chest and roll over on your right side and bring yourself up into your cross-legged seated position and bring your hands to your heart. And take one more cleansing breath. I accept myself exactly as I am. Shine your light into this world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And may the results of this practice bring you comfort and peace. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed that flow. Have a great day. See you next time.